All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. Jim Jordan is going after Fani Willis, Letitia James, Alvin Bragg, and Jack Smith. You know, all the ones that's trying to help Joe Biden across the finish line by going after Donald Trump for no reason, just trying to interrupt the election, which is not going to work because we all see right through they bull crap. We see right through what they trying to do. They are mad because Donald Trump is winning in the polls. And look at the donations he got after what that corrupt judge found him guilty, Judge Mershon. Then comes to find out that the jury has a family member that was leaking information saying something about that they already knew they was going to find Donald Trump guilty before that day. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Like I said, Jim Jordan is now going after Fani Willis. This video is coming by Doug. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go to Doug's channel and let him know that I sent you. But he said DA Fani Willis to be defunded by Jim Jordan. So make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody who clicked on the video. Appreciate all of you. All right, so without further ado, let's dive straight into this, y'all. Let's go.
Fani Willis and the weaponization of the government, the politicization of the government is in trouble. Jim Jordan is passing stuff. This is going to affect Fani Willis. We got our buddy Harrison Floyd, who's now got something in the appeals court against Fani Willis. Her butt is in a sling, or I should say her butt's in the meat grinder. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are.
Oral arguments are set to begin October 4th in the Court of Appeals.
Let's read these documents together on Fani Willis. Look, now here's the Twitter of the House Judiciary GOP. Breaking, Jim Jordan submits legislative proposals to defund lawfare by Jack Smith, Fani Willis, Alvin Bragg, and Letitia James. Now, this is one way that Jim Jordan can stop these things is they control the purse. They control the budget, so they can just drain the money out. They can literally zero out Jack Smith's salary. Also, no money for new FBI headquarters. That's the bonus of this episode because they're also weaponized, politicized, and working for one party. So now let's not build your $200 million headquarters. I think it's in Maryland. Read the full appropriations package here, and we're going to get to some of this. Here's funding for the FBI headquarters, prohibition on use of funds. None of the funds made available in this act may be used to build the new FBI headquarters in Greenbelt. Recession on use of funds, the $200 million made available to the General Services Administration for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Headquarters consolidation pursuant blah, blah is hereby rescinded. Now, this all still has to be approved, but this is how you submit your budgets to, we'll see the letter at the end. It's to Tom Cole. Is who got these.
Judges will decide if Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis should be disqualified. The appeal stems from a March ruling that allowed Willis to remain on the case if Nathan Wade resigned.
Now this involves Fani Willis right here. Countering lawfare, prohibition on use of funds. None of the funds made available by this act, so this is an act they're proposing, or any other act shall be used or transferred to another federal agency, board, or commission to be used to consult, advise, or direct state prosecutors and state attorneys general in the civil action or criminal prosecution of a former or current president or vice president brought against them in state court. That will zero out all your dough. They're talking about how they go after Trump.
You're going to tell me how to pay my bills?
Here's the next paragraph. Prohibition of use of funds. None of the funds made available by this act or any other act shall be used or transferred to another federal agency, board, or commission to be used to appoint or fund the office of a special counsel. That's Jack Smith, who has not been confirmed by the United States Senate because he was not confirmed by the Senate. This is so funny. It's so specific.
Corruption.
To bring criminal prosecution or a former or current president or vice president. They're gonna get him, guys. Nailed. Withholding or limited use of grant funds. Now, this is stuff where they know about Miss Timpson's grant that got scammed, over by Fani Willis. Prohibition on use of funds None of the funds made available by this act or any other act shall be used or transferred to another federal agency, board, or commission to be used to fund awarded grants to a grant organization that is under investigation for any misuse of federal funds. So she's under investigation. Prohibition on use of funds. None of the funds made available by this act or any other act for any grant program carried out by the Department of Justice may be used to fund a criminal prosecution against a former or current president or vice president. This prohibition on the use of funds shall also apply to the use of funds to consult, advise, or direct state prosecutors and attorney generals engaged in a civil action or a criminal prosecution of a former or current president or vice president.
Right now, it is still unclear when a ruling would be handed down following the hearing.
Now we're going to get to Harrison Floyd.
See, this the thing here. Fani Willis is done. So basically, they've been going after Donald Trump on behalf of Joe Biden. Remember when she had the little thing going on with Nathan Wade using the taxpayer dollars? They went on these trips, spent a lot of money, said she gave him money, but they couldn't show any receipts to prove anything. They lied in court. Terrence Bradley lied. Nathan Wade lied. They all lied and still got away with it. Still got away with it, and that's why I still say I blame Judge McAfee for this crap. He sit up here and let Fani Willis go, knowing that this woman was corrupt and she's a liar. We just find out with yesterday that she took a donation from a woman that stole up to $15 million in a PPP loan. So Fani Willis been involved in these type of things for the longest, but yet she's still allowed to be in the position that she's in right now. So that's the reason why they halted this whole case she got against Trump, which is the reason why I always say that I feel like this case she has against Donald Trump is closed. It's done because they got a hearing in October. And then, the election in November. So it's like this, there's no way she can get a trial going. This case is pretty much done. By that time, more likely, Donald Trump will be president. So Fani Willis' whole thing was to try to get this going beforehand. So obviously we see what's going on, and I don't blame Jim Jordan. They should have been did this. Defund her, go after this crap Letitia James is trying to do to Donald Trump. This crap Alvin Bragg got going on. All this stuff needed to be pointed out. Because all of these people are corrupt and going after Donald Trump for no reason at all. It's just a whole political thing because they don't like him. They have no real reason to go after this man.
Now, we've had Harrison Floyd as a guest on this show. We've been praying for him, rooting for him. And he is up to bat at the appeals court with Fani Willis. Harrison Floyd. We are on the appeals court docket. Thank you to everyone who has contributed to the defense fund. And some of you guys have contributed to Harrison Floyd. Thank you. Or prayed for us. We've all prayed for him, I hope. Prayers are free. Without you, we wouldn't be able to keep fighting. Together, we will hold Fulton County accountable. Now, here is his legal document. I don't need to read a lot of it, but I'm just going to get you through the big stuff. Here it is at the top. Board of Appeals of Georgia. This has notice of docketing a direct appeal. There's an appeal case number. There's a date of the docketing. That's June 3rd. Style.
And we all remember that the Georgia Senate wanted to see Fani Willis. They was going to put out a subpoena for her because she was saying she wasn't going to show up because she felt like they can't tell her what to do. So this is how Fani Willis acts. She feel like can't nobody tell her anything. She feel like can't nobody tell her nothing, whether they send her a subpoena or not. She feel like she don't have to go because she's Fani Willis. This right here is just crazy.
Harrison Floyd versus the state. Oh, I like the sound of that. How about you guys? Don't forget to subscribe if you like the sound of Harrison Floyd versus the corrupt state. Period. Important rule, requirements, and information. Briefs. Appellant's brief shall be filed within 20 days of the date of this docketing notice. Appellant's brief shall be filed within 40 days after the docketing date or 20 days after the filing of the appellant's brief, whichever is later. Requests for extensions of time to file briefs must be made by motion. Failure to timely file briefs or to follow any court rules or orders may cause the appeal to be dismissed or may cause non-consideration of a brief and may subject the offender to contempt of court.
Wow.
There's fees, there's the related cases, there's what the attorneys have to do down below, what non-attorneys must do, and the oral argument. A request for an oral argument must be filled within 20 days on this docketing notice. There you go. This is officially submitted. Of course, if there's any movement on this, I'll let you guys know about what Harrison Floyd is. But this is 2 fronts of trouble against Fani Willis. This is like an update on how, and her case, by the way, they're not going to get Trump in time, guys. She's not going to get to it. He's too busy. And they're still going for appeals. And she's still being submitted to boards under the Republicans within Georgia. I'm Doug in Exit.
That's exactly right. That's the reason why I said there's no way she can get a trial going, because she got so much stuff going on, all these lies. The Georgia Senate want to hear from her. Jim Jordan, sending out letters to her. She got so much stuff going on. And then in Georgia, the whole already just done halted the whole thing she got against Donald Trump right now. So there's no way she'll get a trial going. But this right here was definitely needed. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.